May 28th, 2010. I don't even know what to say. I can't draw any of this. I refuse to. I'm sitting outside the hospital room. I haven't seen Roderick. I don't want to. I know he's dead. I don't know what I saw. And I don't know. And I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. Mom showed up. Her presence fills me with fear. She came in holding Manny. I really hope she won't hurt him. He's alive. Thank God, Roderick's alive. He's in the best of conditions, and he's going to have to stay in the hospital. It still was a really horrid sight. Bandages all over. His right eye, his jaw, his nub of an arm, everything is bandaged. I'm surprised he even resembles a human. He looks 5 times better than he did from when I saw him from the closet. Is it because he's cleaned off all the blood? Mom got close to him and he started to scream. Well, as best as he could. She quickly left in a hurry after this, making Dad and Manny come with her. I'm staying with Roderick. I need to ask him some questions. I saw it all. Since he can't speak, I let him type his answers on the notes app on my phone. You need to stop her before she kills others. Please stay with me. She might come back to get me. Keep an eye. How can I protect Manny and Dad and the rest of the family while also protecting you? Told Dad, if he doesn't believe you, you have to try kill it. Kill it? But that's Mom. I couldn't. Mom, you listen to me. That thing is not our mom. You said you saw. How could you see that and still call that thing our mom? I'm going to go. What? You have to watch over me, please. I don't want to die. I have to tell Dad. Come back quick. Okay, I told Dad. He didn't believe me, not in the slightest. There's something wrong with Mom. She's the one who mained Roderick. Notice how scared Roderick was when she got close? No way. This can't be. The night. Huh?
It's time for you to join the rest in paradise, Gregory.
Dad? Oh my flip. That damn creature must have heard what I said because it showed up at my bed and tried to flipping kill me. She was saying some whack about paradise, about me joining the rest. What the flip? And then I guess Dad figured something was up because he came with a gun and started blasting. He told me to get Manny and get in the car. We're in a crappy motel right now. I asked Dad how he was feeling. This is what he said. Greg, a man must always prioritize his family, no matter what. I thank you for warning me. You helped me realize that thing isn't my wife. Thank you, son. We will check on Roderick tomorrow. Roderick is fine. We told him about how we killed it. He's happy but typed out that we needed to be wary. I'm glad that the creature's finally dead. I mean, I think Dad has unloaded the full barrel on it. I think that the thing I saw in the hallway and Mom are the same creature. So I think both are dead. You can never be so sure though. We got some news from the doctors too. You have a prosthetic jaw fitted on him soon. If all goes well, he may regain his ability to speak. Oh, flip. We drove back to our house and the cops were there. Someone reported that the noises from the gun last night. One of the cops was my Uncle Terrence. He looked exactly like me when I was younger. Him and Dad are on good terms, so I think he went light on us, hopefully. Can you please explain the gunshots reported by your neighbours at 1:21 a.m. to 1:24 a.m.? A wolf was trying to eat our pet pig in the yard. Okay, this is really bad. They did a second search and apparently they found a severed finger in my room. They're taking me and Dad into custody. Manny's going to stay with Grandma. They hooked me up to a lie detector test. I guess I passed because they let me out. I'm having to live with Grandpa. Flip. I hope it's the real Grandpa. I'm in his car right now. I mean, he seems normal. Wednesday. He seems fine. I've been with him for a day and he hasn't attacked me or anything. No word from Dad. He's treating me a bit like I may blow up at any minute. Need anything, Greg? I know times are tough, and I'm always going to be there for you, champ. I don't mind him checking on me. I won't lie. This has all been really, really rough. It's all been so fast. This time with Grandpa has really given me time to take it all in. Uncle Gary, Uncle Charlie, Roderick, Mom, they're all dead or injured or turned into a beast. I'll write later. He's sitting me down for dinner. Want any more, son? I think I'll go to bed. I'm in Grandpa's bed. After saying I was tired, he said he was too, and he followed me to bed. Man, I'm so sick of this. Man, I'm so sick of this nonsense. If Grandpa's one of them, I'm going to stab him with the kitchen knife I hid under my pillow. I think Grandpa is real, so I think whatever is stalking us is some sort of mimic. Maybe that means my mom is still out there? Grandpa's out cold. Not Grandpa's out cold. Not before not before getting me to out not before getting me what? Not before getting me to out oh wait. Not before getting me to take out his dentures in the put his dentures in the glass. Okay. Could you put my teeth in the glass, Greg? If you had told me like 2 weeks ago I was okay with stabbing my grandpa or something trying to be him, I'd have looked at you like you were crazy and put you 5 tiers lower on my social ranking. But this is reality now. I can't trust any of my family except for my dad and Roderick. There's something telling if they're a beast. Mom and the impersonated grandpa I saw at the streetlight both had those effed up eyes. If I have another encounter, I'll check for another sign. Well, I'll try to get some rest. Hopefully I'll get at least a peaceful night today. I've been woken up. Grandpa's gone. His glasses are too. I can hear voices downstairs. I'm going to take a peek, but I'm not going to go down. I can't be seen. Someone in all black with almost his full face covered is downstairs. He has the same body build as Grandpa. He's missing a finger. I have a really bad feeling. I dashed back upstairs. I dashed back up when I saw it. And I'm in the room right now. Hear footsteps. I hear foot...
You dare to find me? Death and revenge will be slow. No, Gregory, this isn't just about you. It's about your whole family. You may have died as Susan, but I will always come back. You will never stop me. Here, an eye for an eye.
Last night's a blur. Literally, Grandpa did something to my flipping eye. Believe it or not, but Holly Hills' mom found me in the shrubbery outside of Grandpa's house. Did he throw me out? And brought me home. That's right, I'm in a house with Holly Hills. Wait till I tell gang about this. on a more serious note, I read back my journal and I guess streetlight doppelganger Grandpa must have done something to me. All it's caused so far is this blistering headache. Holly's mom just called me down to eat breakfast. I'll catch this journal up later. At breakfast, I met Mr. and Mrs. Hills. Mr. Hills strikes me as the strong, silent type. Mrs. Hills is very kind. At breakfast, they asked which parent to contact. I had to explain that my mom is missing and my dad is probably still in jail. I wasn't going to tell them the truth about the creatures, of course. I told them to call Grandpa, but he didn't pick up. Mrs. Hills says she will check by his house later today. Heather Hills was not at breakfast because she has lifeguard duties. Holly was. We didn't talk. After breakfast, Mrs. Hills left to see Grandpa and Mr. Hills told me to go hang out with Holly. I'll report back soon. Is your eye okay? Gosh, do you need to go to the hospital, Greg? Sorry, it's just Fregley and Gregley sound similar. She mistook me for Fregley. Other than that, she didn't really say much. She was just watching the television eating chips. I thought she was above everything in the past.
But Holly is just a normal human being like you and me. And so is Susan. And so is grandfather. And so is...
Oh goodness, I blacked out. My one regular eye, just shut, closed, and then I blacked out. When I woke up, I found that red text in my journal, a knife in my hand, and a large cut in my arm. Who's to say what will happen next, or what this entails? I'm telling Holly's dad about everything. I told him the whole story, with mom going missing, and then her coming back weird, and then seeing grandfather at school and in the street, and then the attack with Roderick, and then the thing coming to my room, and the shotgun, and the motel, and the cops, and the second encounter with grandfather, and now this thing with my eye. He seemed incredibly shaken when I was done. He told me that this sounded just like what happened to him 32 years ago. He was the exact same age as me. He said that his entire family died when he was 12, leaving only him. He said that he saw unreal versions of his family too. He even showed me a newspaper. Family massacre leaves 18 dead, 1 survivor. Today, 18 members of the Hills family were found deceased during a family reunion. Only 1 survived, 12-year-old Andrew Hills. 6 members of the family had previously gone missing leading up to this. Boy, this thing is no joke. You have to get that. You have to stop that family get up. My family has an online group chat where we coordinate. I don't have an account, but my mom does. I have to go to my house, find the password, and call this whole thing off. Mr. Hills put his number onto my ladybug phone. He said that if I'm ever in trouble to call him, and that he will come as fast as possible with a gun. Thank God for Mr. Hills. Grandpa's missing. Mrs. Hills was gone for so long because she filed a missing person report. I've left their house to go to my house, but to my surprise, Holly requested to come with me. Her parents let her go to my house to get the password, but she has to come home after that. She's asked me all sort of things. I never realised how funny and sassy she is. So, you live on Surrey Street, right? Oh my gosh, Evelyn tried to bite me once. That little Dracula. I found the computer easily, but it said I had three chances only. At first, I guessed something with Manny. It was wrong. Then I put Dad's birthday. Still wrong. I got it right when I put Roderick, Manny, Greg. She really loved us. Cancel the get together. It's not safe. Susan, come back. People miss you. I thought you died. I'm calling the police. Susan, I have to arrest Frank for your murder. I have to drop the charges now.